Hey everyone, and welcome back to my channel. Today's video, I'm going to flip through this brand new Keto Diet Cookbook by Leanne Vogel. This is her second book that has come out. Her first paperback book is called The Keto Diet, and it does have a bunch of recipes in it, but it has about half of the whole book is information. This one is about this much information of just how to get started, and then the rest of this is all recipes. And every single recipe does have a picture, and so I'll go through and show you just all the recipes that are in this book. If you are a beginner with the keto diet, I highly suggest that you get her first book because it tells you everything you need to know about macros, how to eat keto, the best keto foods. It literally is like my keto Bible. I love that book so much. This one is more for people that just need more recipes for cooking. It does have some information, which we'll go through it really quickly right now. But if you're a beginner, I suggest getting her first book. And I will have both of these books linked down below. This one comes out April 9th, 2019. All right, so getting into the book, she has her table of contents, then a special thank you, introduction. I love Leanne's introductions just because it really feels like she's just sitting down and she's your friend talking to you. She tells you her story and why she focuses on healing instead of just always weight loss. And so I love that about her. She explains a little bit about keto, how it heals, the benefits of ketosis, and also just regular macros for the keto diet. So these are just the basic macros of how everyone else does them. But then she has this whole page. This is one of my favorite pages. This is adjusting keto for your body. So for instance, if you don't have a gallbladder, these are the ratios she wants you to use. If you have a thyroid imbalance, if you're reacting to plants or wanting to lose fat, this is like a carnivore diet approach. If you have inflammation, I just love this so much because keto works differently for everybody and not everyone needs to follow the same macros. They're all healing from different things. So I love this page. This is my second favorite page. She talks about how eating differently depending upon your cycle is really great. And so for instance, your first couple days of your period, you might do much better with a higher protein ratio, whereas when you're about ready to start your period, you're much better having a higher carb ratio. And a lot of times you find that you have those cravings during that time. So I really want to do a whole video about this and eating for my cycle because I completely agree with what she's saying and I think that's very, very great for everyone. Then she has how to set your macros. She has all of the actual like keto food list. And so she has exclamation points depending upon if those might be inflammatory for people. This is the other side of the list. Get your body into ketosis and become fat adapted. Then she has food journaling for in case you're not feeling as great as you thought you were. You might have a sensitivity to a certain food item, and she tells you how to do that by daily food journaling. Now, the Keto Diet Meal Planning System. This is the first book that actually goes by doing your hunger level instead of just always your calorie intake. So she has small, medium, large, and huge meals, and that's how you figure out what you want to cook from this book. So they are in different calories, but you can put the ratios together however you're feeling to get your actual calorie goal. Then she has a couple different ways of how she organized this book. These ways are by the small, medium, large, and huge meals as she has on this page. And it has the actual breakfast, lunch, snacks, and savory. Also all the frees. This is a dairy-free cookbook, but she also says that dairy will work in any of the recipes, so that way you can use it both ways. These are all the medium meals. These are all the large and the huge meals. So for instance, if you just want a little snack and you want a small meal, but you're hungry for breakfast, you could go there. If you're super hungry and you want an actual like savory snack, then you could go right here. So I really, really love that. Then she also has under 25-minute meals and she has pressure cooker meals. These pages are for ingredients that you might have on hand. So for instance, say you want to use up some pork chops. These are the recipes that have pork chops and this is where to find them. Say that you have a lot of eggs and you want to use those up. So I really like these pages as well. Now, this is the recipe guide. One of my favorite things about this book is that she has a place where, for instance, she'll call for sugar-free poppy seed dressing or maybe sugar-free barbecue sauce. And so if you don't want to make those, you can just pick those up at the store. But if you are like me and you do like to spend a lot of time in the kitchen, she includes those recipes from the book as well. So I really like that, especially for people that might want to just buy mayonnaise from the store instead of making it homemade. You can do it that way, but I love having the actual recipe right there so I can quick go to that. Then she does talk about a bunch of different ingredients, especially if you're new to the keto diet and you might not know about all the ingredients that she has in this book, what her favorite sweeteners are, all of that kind of stuff. She has a couple substitutes for if you're dairy-free and how to make the dairy-free version, and substitutes for nuts, eggs, avocados, and pork products for those of you that can't have those as well. Now is into the actual recipes. I'm just gonna do a quick flip through. I'm gonna have some music on in the background and I'm just gonna flip through every single recipe in this book so you can see what it is, and that way you know if you wanna order this book for yourself. Then she has a quick recipe guide back in the back for any type of referencing that you might need to have, and a recipe index with all the pictures. And that is all for the whole entire cookbook. I hope that you really enjoyed seeing this whole entire cookbook flip through, and I hope that you're gonna order one for yourself. There's a link down below if you wanna check out this one or her other first keto diet paperback that has a great amount of information for beginners. I hope that you enjoyed this video, and I will see you all in my next video. Bye everyone.